Good afternoon, friends. I'm Kim. Welcome to Healing Place Cottage. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm so happy to have you with me today. Today we're in my kitchen library, and I just recorded this entire video, went to turn off the camera, and lo and behold, I wasn't recording. So we're going to try this again. I wanted to share with you a cookbook haul that I did recently. I split my time between the Dayton area and the Cleveland area in Ohio. And in Dayton, there is a thrift store called Reclaimed. It's on Needmore near the I-75 exit. And I went there this week and got this entire lot of cookbooks and magazines for just $7.49. So I wanted to share those with you. The first book is the New American Heart Association Cookbook, the 25th anniversary edition. And this is 698 pages of recipes. And as you know, what I like is that when they include all of the nutrition information, calories, protein, carbohydrates, cholesterol, fat, fiber, and sodium. Here's Creole squash, one of the first recipes that I turned to, and it looks like that's only 1 gram of fat and carbohydrates are 10 grams. Cauliflower and roasted corn with chili powder and lime. Again, only 1 gram of fat and only 8 carbohydrates. So I think this will be a great book for us to cook out of together. The next book I got is The Ninja Cooking Easier, Healthier, and Better. And I've looked at this book several times at different Goodwills, and I haven't picked it up because it doesn't include the nutritional information on every recipe. But it does on some of them. And now that I found that website that I mentioned in one of my previous videos about how I can put in the ingredients in the recipe and it'll tell me what the nutritional value is per serving, I thought that because I liked a lot of the recipes that I saw in here, warm and spicy white bean and artichoke dip, that looks really good to me. And because I think they meet the standard of a lot of the things that we're trying to do on my channel, I think I decided to go ahead and get it, especially because it was so cheap. There are some recipes that do have where they say it's light fare. It does give the nutritional values and information, but this is broken down by breakfast, side dishes, entrees, soups and stews, appetizers, light fare, 30-minute meals. Here's cheddar stuffed burgers with barbecue Dijon onions. That sounds delicious. So it's over 150 recipes. I look forward to working with you on that one as well, and maybe finding a few recipes that we could try. This book is the Eat Clean Diet Cookbook. Again, we're not following any kind of specific diet, at least I'm not. I'm just trying to find recipes that are under that 45 grams of carbohydrates per meal. This one had all of the nutritional elements in each recipe, breaks it down by proteins. Here's slow cooker chestnut stew. That looks delicious. White chicken chili, eat clean chicken and rice. So a variety of good looking recipes in this book that are going to meet our needs. It says great tasting recipes that keep you lean. So I'm looking forward to reviewing these over 150 recipes and seeing what we can cook. This book is the Southern Keto, 100 traditional food favorites for a low carb lifestyle. I typically steer away from keto books because they increase the fat. So they try to keep the fat and protein higher than the carbohydrates. And I'm not necessarily looking to increase my fat content, especially because I also have high cholesterol. So I'm not looking necessarily to do that, but can be modifications. So where it calls for ground beef, we could use ground turkey breast. There are lots of things that we could do. Plus there are lots of recipes, easy chili, bacon stuffed mushrooms. We know I won't be making that because I'm not a fan of mushrooms, but pulled pork buffalo dip for 2. So it does give the fat content along with the protein and carbohydrates. And I'm going to look and see what is a pretty common amount of fat that we're trying to stay at in each meal when we're keeping our carbohydrates at 45. What is that fat gram count look like. I'm sure that there are, out of this over 100 recipes, there are recipes that we can find to cook together. This book is Weight Watchers 5 ingredient 15-minute cookbook. I love the fact that it's only 5 ingredients and recipes are 15 minutes. First one I went to, again, they include all of the nutrition elements. This one is Tex-Mex pepper steak. It looks like it has a high number of carbohydrates, but that's because it's with rice. So we don't necessarily have to eat the rice. We could have cauliflower rice that night. But it does show that it's 61 carbohydrates with their rice. But again, that's with a specific type of boil in a bag rice. We might be able to find a rice that is lower in carbohydrates that we could use. So again, you know me, I'm not afraid to modify something if I like some basic principles of the recipe. These are some magazines: Diabetic Living, Italian, Chinese, and Mexican Meals, and Diabetes Self-Management, Fresh Seafood. I'm always looking for seafood ideas, so I'm anxious to look at that one, and I love the fish tacos that are on the front. This one, I thought it was a book, but she said no, it's just a nice magazine. So this is Quick and Easy Keto Diet, 30 low-carb recipes. And again, I think that there are some. Here's crispy shrimp salad with sambal cream. I'm not sure if I said that right, but definitely aubergine with chicken and tomato. That looks delicious, and I'm sure that meets where our carbohydrates. 18 carbohydrates, 43 grams of protein. So more to come on that. But I just wanted to come on today and share my haul of cookbooks. I was very excited. I mean, $7.49. That's pretty good. I pay $2.99 plus tax for each cookbook that I get at Goodwill. So this is, whether it's a paperback or a hardback, it doesn't matter. So this was a great haul for me, and I'm going to record the names of each one in my app so that when I'm out and about, I don't replicate a book that I already have. But I hope that you enjoyed this different type of content from me today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that today. It helps more people find me when they do a search for diabetic friendly recipes. And you can also follow me on Facebook and on Instagram at Healing Place Cottage. I look forward to talking to you again soon, friends, until we cook together again. Take care.